this project started off in a year ago, and we're doing this for two reasons. First of all, because we want to contribute and produce and get together our knowledge on the global context, the current global context, the changes in the world, and being able to think about what sort of consequences this new context might generate for businesses. We also wanted to provide some strategies or some thoughts on how businesses can operate in this new global context. In this class, we do two things. We look at the introduction, or introduce the idea of the EU, in particular for those not too acquainted with the European Union. But we also look at the new institutions in the European Union that have emerged in the last decades, which are somewhat different from the original one. What we do is we recognize the post-Second World War context. The US promoted the EU as a way of stabilizing the continent. It also wanted to generate a space of alliances and of allies closer to the liberal capitalist democracies. We also cover the different interests and the different positions of the different countries involved in the EU, with a particular focus on the French-German relationship, the importance of the single market, the actual motor of the European Union integration. We try to understand the politics behind the construction of these institutions, and obviously underscore the new role of Germany in this new Europe. These non-market global contexts profoundly affect EU businesses. There is also a myriad of institutions and treaties and organizations, governance organizations being created, which somehow affect businesses in all different sectors in the world. So that's important to put these issues in the radar, to not only understand the markets you're working with, but also the institutional regulatory environments. All in all, these issues are, and there are many more issues, but we've tried to capture at least 3 or 4 of them, 4 actually, which we think are very important for EU businesses to operate in, and try to explain them and provide some idea of the consequences these different issues might have on businesses, and on EU businesses in particular.